Hi everyone, we're here for the Lean in Pakistan Foundation story number 2. And this time we're featuring the amazing Anadil and the incredible Margaret is going to interview her. So enjoy yourselves. I'm going to pass the torch to Margaret, who will first introduce herself, and then Anadil. Have a wonderful time. Bye.
Thanks,
Thank
Tara.
you.
Thanks, Tara. So, hi everyone. My name is Margaret Lobo Fialho, and I'm a proud member of Lean in Pakistan in the Wellbeing Circle. And but today is more about Anadil, and really excited to know more about her. She is going to share some wisdom, her experience, and what I would like to start on is that Anadil is the chair lead in the trade circle for Lean in Pakistan. And we are all aware that she is a dynamic exporter of ladies' wear. But I'm going to stop there, and I would want Anadel to tell us more about herself and how she does what she does. So over to you, Anadel.
Thank you, Margaret, so much. Well, so already everybody knows my name. I'm Anadil Khan, and I'm from Pakistan. I live in Karachi, and just a short, background that I've done my master's in physiology, but I'm a textile person, and all my life I've been into fashion industry, textiles, garments, fabric. So fabric textiles is my passion, and I've been in it ever since. I mean, after I finished my education, and till now I'm in it. Apart from other things, but textiles is my passion. I'm into designing and sending my collection to overseas, US, Australia,
Mhm.
Canada,
Wow. Wow.
Bangladesh.
So that's
That's
quite a diverse journey that you had there, Anadel. Wow. That's amazing. So, if we go down memory lane, can you share a little bit about your childhood, your favorite family memory, or something about your birthplace?
I was born in Karachi,
Mm-hmm.
and we're a small family. My
Mm-hmm.
father, mother, my sister, and my father passed away a few years ago. He was a
Mm-hmm.
nuclear medicine pioneer in country, and he was head of atomic energy in Karachi. And my mom is a housewife, and my sister, she's into teaching, and
Mm-hmm.
she three daughters, and well, and it's a small family we have in Karachi. Most of our
Mm-hmm.
relatives are Bangladesh. My parents, their origination is from there only,
Mm-hmm.
and I, did my education. My parents were married in Karachi, so I was born
Mm-hmm.
here, and my education has been in Karachi all my life. And later I went to US for a small business course in Boulder, Colorado. But
Okay.
education has been in science, physiology, but
Okay.
later on it was textiles all along.
Okay. That's interesting. And also, one more thing common that I saw there was that we have a small family here in Karachi, and outside it's bigger. So that's something
Yeah,
common between you and me, Anadil. Wow.
yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. Thank you for sharing. I think it's also nice to let the public know, to let people know that why do you do what you do? What led you to this? Who was your inspiration? What can you tell us more on this?
Well, actually, when I finished my master's, I was waiting for my results to come out. We have some months
Mm-hmm.
gap. So, and I'm a person who wouldn't like to sit idle at home. So I'm always doing something. So since I was waiting, one of my friends, she was teaching in a school. So she said, while you're waiting for your result, we are in need of a substitute teacher in science and English. So would you be interested? So I said, okay, since I'm doing nothing, I can give it a try. Though I'm not an experienced teacher, but I can help and see, where it can lead me. So I joined that school and started with the teaching chemistry, biology, and English. And then, as schools get over at 1 o'clock, so still I had half the day free. and the passion of clothes and garments, it led me to start designing clothes. I used to do design for myself, then I started designing collection, and then I started doing many exhibitions locally, Karachi. So since slowly my master's in physiology was in one side and the focus became on my passion, which was
Wow.
and then I went to US. I did a small summer program in business administration, came back with some basic business tips and knowledge. And then I was thrown some opportunity in the textile area. And I started working with European customers in textiles only and started taking care of their needs, sourcing needs from Pakistan. So textiles, and I started working with them, but I kept my the simultaneously designing my collections, the traditional wear also, which I was doing locally. And then I slowly started, overseas friends wanted my clothes, they liked it, so I started sending
Wow.
them also. So I was working with my European clients for the big export houses and catalog companies and retailers in Europe, and my collection grew bigger. And so that's how, it kept going and going, and I grew more and more in this field.
Wow. So I'm a big believer of destiny. So you can imagine you were just waiting at that time. So what do you have to say about this? What do you have to say about destiny?
Yeah, I surely truly believe in this. Yeah, whatever you're destined for, it will happen no matter whatever anybody says. But the destiny, it is. I believe in it. It
Yeah.
happens.
Wow, because and yes, ladies and gentlemen, I also would want you all to know that Anadil is somebody who I look up to, who I take inspiration from. So, based on your journey, Anadil, can you share with us how did you kind of cope up with the waves? As in the highs and lows. I'm sure it wasn't easy, but if you would want to share some light on that.
Sorry, I didn't get you. Oh,
Matlab ke that
yeah.
you've seen quite a journey in your field. So how did you manage the highs and the lows? How did you keep yourself grounded? How did you keep yourself strong? Was there family support? How did you do all of that?
Yeah, it was a tough field initially because besides my, designing my collection, privately, I was working in factories also for my overseas clients. And that was a big time challenge because it's a men dominated society and the field.
Hmm.
In fact, it's 99% males, and I was a lone figure, female figure there. So it was tough in the beginning because people don't take you seriously here if you are a female in their domain. It was tough initially, but if you're technical, if you know your job well, then people take you. Yeah.
Wow.
So since I learned everything on job, I was very technically sound, and then people started knowing that yeah, the lady here knows what she's talking about. So tough time. Initial, it was very tough, but once they knew that I know my job well, then it became better and easier. And family support was always there. I'm very, very lucky. My parents were very supportive because it was long hours. I would go in the morning, come back late, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, once in the factory. I came back in the morning, but because I was committed for my shipment, it had to leave and I had to be there making sure the container leaves, the shipment leaves on time, documents go on
Not
time.
easy.
So,
Not easy. Yeah, not easy.
and in
Mashallah.
you have to alienate yourself, and I would say just count me out from any social events, wedding things, because I can't keep my promise that I'll be back home by 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock. So that way everybody was supportive. They knew that I'm busy working and it's a serious business. So my parents were very supportive, my family was very supportive. So then it got Easy.
So happy for you, Anadil, because I totally agree with you. Family support is very important. And also what you mentioned at start, that, knowing your thing, knowing, because it's your baby, it's your project, and, doing your complete homework before you really step out to
Yeah.
the world. So thank you for sharing this. Yes, yes, totally agree with you. Um, do you want to share? I mean, it would be nice if you can share more about your brands. What exactly is it, and what are the dynamics? What are the details, or anything that you would like to share based on your brands?
Yeah. Well, the traditional wear, that's my own brand. Of course, the other
Hmm.
brand which I was working with, my European clients, it was their brand I was working on and sourcing from Pakistan, from fabric, from yarn to the finished product. It was their brand. I was taking care of that from Pakistan. And my the traditional collection, I'm into the eastern wear, wedding wear, the formals. I basically pure work with pure fabrics, pure silks, pure chiffons, handwork. So it is all about traditional motifs, traditional printing, and hand embroidery. So this is my niche, and this is what people like about my work, because it is really authentic and true and pure fabric.
Wow, and I see a lot of commitment in that. So
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, yeah. So Anadil, I'm sure we've also spoken about this offline sometime back. It's important to have guidance. It's important to have mentors, or any, like in my field, life coaches, or even I have my therapist around. So who were yours? Who was your guiding force in your field of work?
In
Do
my
you can you share? Yeah, can you share
like
on
my
that?
inspiration, I would say, and like one of my aunts in Bangladesh, she really I get all my inspiration from her. She is also running a textile factory, men's dress shirts, and she is exporting all over Europe and America, the high brands. And she did her MBA, and with along with her husband, she started her factory, and so successful. She's an artist, she's a photographer, she writes, she
Wow.
travels, she manages everything. So I always look upon her that it is not that you have to do one thing and just you can't do many things. So, and in the field also, and otherwise also, that she's a great, great, great inspiration for me. And I always see her successful and leading a balanced life, and doing whatever she is doing in a successful way. So I say, she is my inspiration, my aunt.
Wow. I think she's also turned into my inspiration right now, because just yesterday in my interview, when Tara interviewed me, and the first thing I also mentioned was work life balance. I think
Yeah.
because I mean, yes, it's important to work hard and have commitment and everything. And I think sometimes in the culture that we live in is very, that burnout is glorified, but to
Yeah.
have a balance in life with your family, friends, fun, and of course, running a business. So that's important. So yes, now I think she is my inspiration as well, Anadel.
I'm sure if you meet her, you will love her.
Nice, interesting. Thank you so much. um yes, so moving on, can what are your future goals, Anadel? What do you have, like, what do you see in front of you?
Well, grow my business more and look for new, opportunities, new places, new countries where I can send my stuff, where people will appreciate this kind of work that is there. And besides this, I have also, started a new journey. Besides my passion for fabrics, traveling was my passion. From my childhood, I've been traveling. My parents always took it as education. I've traveled the world, and so recently, with a group of friends, we have started a tourism company, and developing eco retreat, wellness retreat in the northern areas of Pakistan, in the Mansehra district. So that is also
Amazing.
taking up my time, because besides my collection, and now my part focus is there, and looking at my aunt, that when she can do so many things successfully, why can't I start a new venture and be successful in that also? So I'm working on that, and I'm praying and hoping that it will, you know, be successful, like my garments, my textile business. So that's my
And it,
another focus at the moment.
no, Anadil, really wish you all the best in this, because I can tell you that it will be successful. Mental health, well-being is, these two are like global initiatives. It's like the dire need. So
Yeah.
yes, all the best to you. This is
Thank you
beautiful.
so much.
Please do share more details. Yes, please do share more details.
Or
Yeah.
details of.
Of this entire retreat, this, are there any dates planned, or where is it, and everything else with it?
Yeah, it is in the district Mansera. The area is called Nasimabad, and the locality is Batal. And we
Hmm.
visited recently with my, because in the federation, we were part of this tourism development for Pakistan in that group, and it was a 1 year project. When the project finished, the group of friends who were in it, we said that all are so passionate about traveling, we shouldn't stop here. We should carry it forward. So we formed a company, and then we took it up and sort of collaborated, you can say, or we were helped with yeah, that architect Yasmin Lari, and she provided us with the space in Mansera, and then we took it up from there. That we have built the huts there, and
Oh,
we have collaborated with a yoga trainer. We want to have more in our group, in our team,
wow.
and we explored the area. It's a beautiful hilly area, and it has so many other hilly resorts all around it. And we are formulating a package, 3 day, 4 day package, or a week long package. And the it will be like all the with the yoga, meditation, forest bathing, and all the
Wow.
organic food cooked there only by the locals. And it's going to be an amazing 3 to 4 days experience. So it start from Islamabad and end at Islamabad.
Mhm.
Will Whoever wants to join the group can start from Islamabad, and from there we take care of every minute, every hour of the trip for 3 days or 4 days, whatever, and bring them back
Wow.
after all this to Islamabad. It's going to
I
be good. So you
It
also
will
try.
be good. Yes, absolutely. I'm going to be in touch with you after this behind
Yeah,
the
yeah,
scenes.
yeah.
Thank you. That's fantastic. Wishing you all the best, Anadil. Really, I
You,
think people like you do, yes, like I said, it start to inspire me. It is all about giving heart and soul. And I've seen you giving heart and soul to your work. So
thank you.
that's really nice. Yes. And I know there are so many people, of course, Anadil, in your field who are starting now. What would you want to say to a new starter, who is kind of stuck in the way or decision making? What would you want to tell a person, who is kind of struggling in the field that you're in?
I would say just keep your focus and be consistent, persistent. Don't, lose focus, and be dedicated and sincere to whatever. Follow your, instincts and passion, and be focused. Don't look
Amazing.
here and there, just keep at it. You will succeed definitely. Don't give up. Don't lose heart. Difficulties come. Of course, it will come. You'll encounter so many hardships, hurdles, challenges. But keep at it. You will succeed.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, and of course, tell us about your experience, Anadil, with this dynamic platform, Lean in Pakistan. Can you tell us your experience? How did you get through, and what did you learn, and how did you, aspire or inspire in this beautiful foundation year? Can you share your experience, please?
Yeah, sure. Lean is a really, really wonderful platform experience, and Tara was kind enough to invite me to head one of the circles. My circle is called Trade Circle. I'm heading this, and we have a group of dynamic ladies, and because they belong to different trade, and it's really a wonderful experience when you meet and discuss all your products and all your challenges in life, and how how they have come where they are today, how they started. It's a wonderful sharing experience. And we had organized an exhibition also, and all the ladies, the participants, they took part, they were showcased their products, and it was publicized. And Tara really helped in promoting each one of us and everybody, and it was a great experience. And then through this platform, we meet, we share our, personal stories, professional stories, problems, discuss, guide, try to guide each other. So it's been a wonderful journey, and the group is also dynamic. So we
Wow.
enjoy meeting whenever we, plan a meeting, and we meet up and discuss anything and everything.
Amazing. And also not forgetting like-minded women.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course. That's
Yeah,
why
no.
and my group is, mashallah, one of the largest lean groups here.
Wow. How many women do you have in your circle, in your group?
16 to 18.
That's huge. Wow, Anadil, amazing. So proud. So proud. And is there any other reflection that you'd like to share before we end, this conversation, this beautiful dialogue?
Well, I can only thank Tara, and for bringing us all together under this platform, lean in, and getting us all together. And it's been a wonderful journey, wonderful meetups, wonderful with mentorship. And Tara is amazing, and we get our really inspiration for her. She is never sitting idle for a minute. So we are always talking that only if we could be 1% like her, we'll be blessed. So
Yes, she is indeed dynamic. Yes,
yeah,
a huge
yeah,
inspiration for all of us.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, but yes, thank you very much, Anadil, and appreciate your time.
And
And
thank you, Margaret, so much. You have been wonderful.
you're welcome. Take good care of yourself,
You too.
and all the best. Allah Hafiz.
Hafiz.